Nature wasn't so kind to winter activities this year. Warm weather tampered with many outdoor events, including a popular ice harvest festival.
Record warmth this January is responsible. We have meteorologist Violet Skyber live here in the studio with this story. Good evening, Violet.
Thanks, Kristen. The Miller's Mills annual ice harvest was canceled this year. The ice on Unadilla Lake wasn't thick enough to stand on, and we traveled to Miller's Mill just to see for ourselves. An unusual sight for this time of year, barren roads with no one to be seen. The streets would normally be bustling with workhorses, towing sleds of ice to the ice house, and people cutting away at the massive ice blocks on the lake. This year was much different. Some parts of the lake are completely melted. When the Grange workers measured the ice this year, they said it was 6 inches at the thickest spots, and it needs to be at least 8 inches thick to have a safe ice harvest. This isn't the first time the lake has had a shortage of ice. We spoke to a fourth-generation member of the Miller's Mills Grange, who is the town historian for the town of Columbia.
Well, it's very disappointing that 4 out of the last 5 years have been canceled. And because of all the arrangements that go into setting up the event, we can't really have well, I won't call it a rain date, but an ice date.
Rubin says that the ice harvesting has been a tradition since the 1800s. Nowadays, the ice harvested from the festival is used for graduation parties, family reunions, and events during the summer. Hopefully, the weather cooperates next year for the ice harvest in February. So overall, this past January was in the top 10 warmest on record. More than half of January was well above normal for this time of year, and this is that red zone on the calendar here, 21 days above normal. And this is why the ice growth was inhibited, but hopefully next year brings better results for the ice harvest. Live in the studio, Violet Skyber. Back to you.
Violet, thank you. The walleye